Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The only way to discover the limits of the possible is to go beyond them, into the impossible. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about discovering who God created you to be. The way to do is to be. Our task must be to free ourselves by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature and its beauty. You must be the change you want to see in the world. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it is actually possible. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Change your thoughts and you change your world. Life is 10. What happens to us in 90s, how we react to it. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. The only journey is the journey within. To know yourself is to be yourself. The greatest discovery in life is self-discovery. Until you find yourself, you will always be someone else. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. The journey into self-love and self-acceptance must begin with self-examination. Until you take the journey of self-reflection, it is almost impossible to grow or learn in life. The greatest adventure is to explore who you are becoming. Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive.